All right, let's do it. Friends, welcome to our very first uh formal presentation. Nick, can you see my screen okay?
Yep, I can see it. Just click the bottom right for
All
full
right.
screen and you're good to go.
Nobody said you had to be smart to be successful or tech savvy, I should say, at this kind of business. All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on. We've got thousands of you on here. No pressure, Eric. My name is Eric Allen. I live in Zionsville, Indiana. If you've never been there before, put it on your bucket list. Come see us. I'll be talking for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to bring in two of my best buddies and business partners. And we're grateful to have you here. And I mean that. And you could be watching NCAA basketball. You could be doing a million different things. You chose to be here for our first ever formal presentation. You never forget your first time, and this will be the worst presentation I'll ever give because I'll just keep getting better and better, just like all our other presenters will. Let's talk about circumstances. Circumstances are funny, right? We've all been through circumstances the last couple years, and really the culmination of our whole life. Those are ultimately what defines us. I don't know what brought you here right now. Maybe it was good circumstances. Maybe it was bad. Maybe it was unfulfilled promises, dreams. Maybe it's things that you're still hopeful are going to manifest. We all have those. I would just ask you to set those aside. Some of those are out of your control. Some of those might be in your control. But right here, right now, I just want you to proceed with an open heart and an open mind. Put your wallets, your purses, your credit cards, your crypto wallets away. You couldn't even join officially right now if you wanted. We'll open that up in the next couple of weeks, but we do want to start getting this message out into the entire world. There are no limitations with what we're going to share with you. We've got multiple countries represented right now, from Asia to Australia to America to Latin America. We even have some Europeans who stayed up for this. And we'll get the recording out ASAP. So circumstances brought us here. And I'll tell you what, I don't know that I can speak on behalf of Larry, Nick, and the other corporate team. I don't know that any of us really planned on being in a position like this. You know, I never wanted to be the owner of a direct sales network marketing company. I love the field leadership lifestyle. And quite truthfully, my traditional businesses have given me enough stress and headaches over the years and decades. But those circumstances are funny. Whether you're a believer or not, it's just funny how God works. And sometimes you get called into situations that you never planned on. And when you step into that, it can be one of the most defining moments of your life. So here we are. We get to share a brand new concept with you called Nelo Life. We are going to show the world how to teach, travel, and transform. All right. What is Nelo Life? Well, friends, what we're going to do is provide the entire world an exclusive lifestyle membership that compounds positive high peak experiences by unifying communities and transforming lives one at a time. And I'm going to keep it 100% real and raw. I know that there's a lot of people on here that want and really need to make money right now. If you're one of those people, feel free to raise your hand, you know, whether on Zoom or not. You need to make money to pay your bills, take care of the people you love. And, you know, if a lot of times you desire to make social impact, you know, you got to take care of your own well-being and your family to be a blessing to others. So yes, if you want to make money, we're going to show you a way to do that quickly and sustainably by bringing in a global customer base that loves this monthly lifestyle membership. You see the leadership. You're stuck with me here for just a few minutes. I've got Larry Lane, who's going to come in, and then my partner, Nick Sorensen. We are the co-founders of Nelo Life, and we have one other one. And this nasty rumor has been going around that he goes by Big O. It is not Oprah Winfrey. I can tell you that right now. But we have another partner who is, and he's world-class in many areas. He is a tech unicorn. He's an integral part, but it doesn't stop with us. We're not in our bedrooms or basements trying to launch a global movement. We just brought in a world-class CFO today that you're going to meet. We got a dream design team, and I got to give Natalie a shout out. I have a ridiculously high standard when it comes to aesthetics and marketing at a world-class level. Went through five well-paid designers to get to Natalie, who put this together and got it in our hands literally just in time for this presentation. Okay. We've got the leading attorney in relationship marketing behind us, and an entire tech and development team right here on shore, and on and on and on. We have advisory members. So this is a true dream team that's come together. This isn't the Eric Allen, Larry Lane, Nick Sorensen, Big O show. We got a whole team, and what we hope is you see this as your dream company as well. So let's talk about our core values. And, we don't just put these up to look good, to feel good. We are incredibly committed to the core values of trust, transparency, and transformation. How many of you have gotten excited? Nick, go ahead and lower the hands real quick. I want you to be honest here. How many of you have, throughout the course of your life, at some point, professionally speaking, you've gotten really excited about an idea, and you put your heart, your passion, your time, your talents, your treasure, your resources into an idea, only to have those hopes and dreams absolutely devastated because of the decisions that were made behind a corporate curtain that were outside of your control? Can anybody relate to that happening? I sure can, many, 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 many times over again. And I'm just one of the guys that was too dumb to stay down, and I kept getting back up. But I want to focus on trust. Trust is a really funny thing. It's very interesting. I could spend the rest of my life building trust with my business partners, building trust with each and every single one of you, and I can make one stupid decision and I could violate and ruin that trust forever and spend the rest of my life trying to repair it to never get back to that same level. So I want you to understand these core values are heartfelt, and you're going to hold us accountable to them for the rest of our journey together with Nelo Life. Okay, let's talk about our mission statement. There's a rumor going around that Nelo stands for Nick, Eric, Larry, and Big O. Now, maybe it started off that way as a joke, but no. We would never be that egotistical. Nelo Life, Nelo specifically stands for Nurturing Excellence, Living Optimally. Here's our bold mission statement. Nelo is dedicated to excellence in every aspect of life, offering unparalleled lifestyle experiences, immersive travel adventures, and expert financial trading solutions to help our clients live optimally and achieve global success. And you're more than just clients. We're going to change that. Our partners, you're partners with us on this journey. All right. So you're probably saying, all right, what the heck are you doing, Hotshot? What exactly are you talking to me about? Well, what we're going to share with you is a monthly lifestyle membership with no contracts, no commitments, that we're confident is going to bring millions and millions of people from around the world into our community. And we're going to put you at the center of it. It is a remarkable time to be alive. It is a remarkable time to be alive with AI technology, advanced technology, that we're going to spearhead and continue to reinvest in because it's evolving so quickly. We're going to put you at the center of our global ecosystem. Our Big O and the tech team are literally unicorns, and we are going to have a real-time pulse on what you want to see throughout this movement. Where are your bucket list items? What thought leaders do you want to see? Where do you want to go? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? And we're going to do this through radical transparency. So when we talk about co-creation, that's not just empty words. It means we will always know what our community is most passionate about, and we're going to keep that at the forefront of everything that we do. Now, I mentioned, sorry, a couple of those verticals. How would you like to participate and really capitalize on the largest industries in the entire world with you at the center? Okay, now some of you in essential oils, that's a big business. And a lot of these statistics are on the conservative side. On a global scale, some of them are 5, 10, 20x what we have here. Skincare, nutrition, weight loss, travel. Does anybody wish they're on a vacation right now? The travel industry is booming. It's making a record comeback, and it's actually expected to grow exponentially from the $8.3 trillion industry that it is now. And then for our international friends, and we will have some resources for our domestic friends, how about the trading industry? 7.2 trillion, except the rest were based annually. This one is per day. So you get to work and benefit and capitalize on these massive, massive industries. All right. And we're going to do this through a monthly membership. And it's going to continue to grow and add more and more value. It's never going to be static. Your membership's going to include Nelo Life travel. If you live here in the United States of America, you get Nelo Life trips. Everybody gets Nelo Life streaming. Domestically, you get the Nelo Life shop. Eventually, we'll scale that globally. And then those outside the United States, you get to benefit from our Nelo Life trading. Let's start breaking these down. I get the fun part. I get to talk about travel. The travel industry has been amazing to me. I've been able to world school my kids. I've been to over 45 countries, not to brag. It's just, I was sent on this crazy adventure for over a decade of my life. And what's interesting, if you ask most people, if you had more time and money, and or if those weren't an obstacle, what would you do? Well, you travel. That's why it's literally the biggest industry outside of trading in the entire world. And we want to help you create more of those high peak experiences and memories with the people you care about. How are we going to do that? We're going to do that by giving you your very own travel portal, not just any portal. I come from this world. I had to source the best one that's going to make everyday travel for all of you across the world stress-free, easy. You're going to get true insider rates. We call those net rate pricing. That's as low as a hotel, a resort, a car rental, a vacation rental will go down without losing money. You get that right at your fingertips on our website, eventually on our app. And then we're going to bring more fun into people's life. If all your membership does is allow you to take 1 or 2 extra vacations a year, I personally think it's a no-brainer. Okay, so you'll have your own Nelo Life travel portal. You'll click it, you'll book it. We're not going to hide anything. Go to all the other travel portals, price compare. We're confident we're going to beat them just about every time, especially when it comes to the boutique 4 or 5-star properties, resorts, cruises that many people aren't even aware of. All right, that's Nelo Life travel. Just some examples here. You can expect 10%, 20%, sometimes 30, 40, 50, even 60, 70% cheaper every single time you go to make one of those bookings. The vacation week rentals alone are phenomenal. This is inventory all over the world. There's actually a call center in Florida that calls up and will charge $10,000 to $15,000 a year plus $200 to $500 annual dues just for this inventory. You see just one of tens of thousands of examples. Down in Orlando, Florida, stay at the Grand Villa Resort. Everybody else can pay $721. You would pay $289 for the entire week. I don't know about you all, but I can't even stay home in Zionsville, Indiana with my family for that cheap, let alone a great getaway. Now, let's talk about those of you currently who live in the United States and U.S. territories. You're also going to get access to our Nelo Life trips. This is carefully curated, high-touch, white glove group vacations. And leaders, you're going to be able to organize these for your teams. But imagine a calendar of all these amazing things based on your bucket list that we're getting feedback in real time. And we put together trips where we go take over a resort or to 100 rooms here, take a couple hundred people to wine country, get a few hundred cabins on a cruise ship, and on and on and on. But this isn't just about cheap travel. Please get the idea of cheap travel out of your minds. This is VIP high-touch treatment. Imagine showing, you click it, you book it, you go, you show up. There's airport transfers with your name. There's a host there with a Nelo Life shirt, sign. You get wristbands. You get group inclusions, excursions. You get a happy hour VIP cocktail reception, maybe a dinner, a white party on the beach, pillow gift. What I found throughout the last 20 years is when I can bring people together on one group trip, there's about a 9.5 out of 10 chance that they're going to stay active forever because they think, man, I just can't wait to use my membership to get on the next one. Now, every single life trip is going to have an optional philanthropic component. You don't have to participate, but we're always going to leave those communities better than how we found them. There could be an optional couple hours. You get on a bus, go meet the kids, meet the moms, meet the families that are impacted by the local charities that we vetted that are doing really great work there. Others will be fully immersive, where you go down to Guatemala and you're building a school side by side with the kids. If you can dream it, we're going to use the bulk buying power with the top group travel curators in the world, which we already have partnered with, to make this a reality. If you're into adventure, you want it to be family friendly, you want to make a difference, fully immerse in the community, you like to cruise, inspiration, women's empowerment, we're going to do all those trips. And as the community grows, we just put out more and more and more. So you'll never want a vacation any other way. And based on the thousands of people on here, I see so many, I can't wait to take over a 4 or 5 star, 4-diamond resort with so many of you. Now, our first official pre-launch kickoff life trip is going to come up here later in the year. It is a 5-star. It's actually at the diamond level now. It is an exclusive resort down in Riviera Maya. They only have 350 rooms, 5 days, 4 nights, airport transfers. You can do an installment plan. You can put a down payment, pay it as you go up until a couple of months out. You have the welcome reception. We'll have the open bar. It's all inclusive. That's all you can eat. It's all you can drink. Behave yourself. And then we'll have a farewell dance party with a DJ and open bar on the last night. And friends, this place is awesome. It is one of the best places you could possibly imagine going to. And we're going to take that over later in the year. And hopefully we can get many of you on there with us. All right. And again, we're just going to allow you to check off more and more of your bucket list items all over the world, from the Great Barrier Reef to Victoria Falls to the Great Wall of China to Paris and everywhere in between. Okay. Now, in addition to your membership, everyone across the world, you get access to our Nelo Life streaming at least 1 time per month. We're going to bring in a top thought leader. We've already got 6 contracted that I know of. A couple of them are doing it for free because they love what this mission is about. And you're going to help dictate what the next topic is. Maybe it's goal setting, money management, holistic health and wellness, women's topics, relationships, leadership, entrepreneurship, and on and on and on. And then you're instantly going to get feedback. Was that speaker good? Should we have them back? Should we do that topic again? And then we're going to have a library where we're going to have a repository of all these recordings for you to access 24/7. So really fired up about that. Knowing Larry and myself, we might even bring a celebrity or 2 on there to surprise you from time to time. And then, as if that's not enough, with your membership, we are going to open this up within 90 days. And by 90 days, I mean, we're going to get really good at under promising and over delivering. So expect it to be well before then. You'll be able to come in, and we've already got 10 of our own white label branded. That means it is our own brand called Life Converted. And we have the 10 top selling nutritional supplements literally ready to ship right now. They're ready to go. So we want to roll this out in stages for you. They're manufactured with the highest ingredients, none of the artificial stuff. And here's what's interesting. They're manufactured in facilities that also manufacture other top premium products. The difference here is we're not going to do the typical 7 to 12x markup. We're going to give that to you at wholesale pricing. We're going to have a preferred customer program that's just $20 one time per year for those that don't want the full Nelo lifestyle membership. And it's also going to create some commissionable volume as well when Larry gets to our global pay plan. So you'll have a say in additional products. The only thing you need to know is they're going to be premium, top quality stuff that you're not going to have to pay a ridiculous amount of money for. International friends, we will scale that in time across the world for you as well. All right, finally, I get to shut up, and now I get to bring on one of the first guys I shared this dream in my heart with just a little while ago. It's crazy how quickly we're working around the clock. My wife said, honey, I know you've had this dream on your heart for a long time, but I thought you said you didn't want to be an owner. And I said, well, I didn't. But the time's come and a lot of people need this, and we're going to start a movement that absolutely uplifts and transforms while unifying the world. She said, who's going to do it with you? I gave her three names right off the bat. One of them was the name Nick Sorensen. Nick has come into my life, and he is one of the most remarkable human beings. He's a loving husband. He's got three beautiful daughters. His wife, Natalie, is absolutely amazing in so many areas. And Nick has had a tremendous amount of success in the trading world. So while this is not available to you in the United States, to all the tight regulations and other things that we want to stay on the safe side of safe of, we will have other resources for our domestic community who wants to participate in some trading as well. Nick Sorensen, take it away, brother.
Appreciate it. Love it. Love seeing all that travel. I'm getting blown up with text messages. I've been blown away by looking at the portal, looking at some pricing. And so the goal here, like Eric's hit on, is to create this lifestyle membership club to where there's just massive value in here, right? We know we've seen trends in business. And what we're seeing is that businesses that are absolutely exploding what they're doing. They're bringing more value to the consumer base. And so when you look at our travel products, right, the amount of savings they're getting, it's worth it just with that piece alone. And you'll see pricing and how that works. Just with the discounts in those products. And those products are like custom formulations, the top of the top, high delivery systems. So you have the ultimate absorptions, literally the best of the best when it comes to those products. And they happen to be the top 10. And those products literally are on shelves ready to be shipped right now as we speak. Now, so that's for our United States customers. Now, the investment side, the financial side is something I'm incredibly passionate about. Literally to be able to shorten your, your financial story, right? Whether it's, cutting down the time that you want to have your retirement plan or whatever plan, if you can leverage technology, right? Artificial algorithms, proprietary algorithms to speed up your financial story. That's what we're here. But I started about 6 years ago, and it's been this huge learning curve, right? You'll hear the saying, bots are great until they're not. Well, what we found out is that they are phenomenal, right? But the markets do change. And so what we're doing here is we're leveraging literally the top fund that I've ever seen that has a very conservative, safe, long-term strategy to basically take people from not knowing anything about trading to having success in the market. So they run an 80% algorithm, 20% human, right? They run multiple algorithm strategies, which diversifies, right? So one may be running 15% of the portfolio, max risk maybe 1 or 2%. And so they get the maximum return with the minimal risk. And their goal is to be the preeminent asset manager on the planet. They have 7 years of trading experience.
Hey, Nick, I hate to cut you off. You're rocking, but my phone's blowing up saying we need to see Nick. Like, we want to see Nick. He's got a face for camera. Can you spotlight yourself, please?
Oh man, I'm definitely not as good looking as Eric, but we will definitely try to. Where did it go? I have that view up. 1 second. Standard side by side. Let's do the speaker view. How is that? See me now? Remove the spotlight. See? First time out. How are we here? Can you see me now? We're going to keep going. And so our goal here is to be literally bring the best product to the market to make it simple, right? We know that there are people that want to leverage technology, want people to leverage the trading markets. You saw a slide earlier. It says over 7 trillion per day that's being traded, right? But it's a hard industry, right? Only on average, 3% of people actually have success. And so we're going to bring a product to the market that has, 4 years of algorithmic experience. And the whole strategy is based on basically being conservative and just taking small wins day after day. Next slide, please, Eric. So here's the results from the fund that we're going to be leveraging. This past year in 2023, 57.89% return. Okay. I challenge anyone on here to go and look and say, hey, what was the highest hedge fund return in the United States last year? And then see what these guys did. But they do it with minimal risk, right? To be able to, help someone who's brand new and knows nothing about it, to be able to leverage their technology, leverage their trading experience to win and have success in the market long term. There in the bottom left, you see the historical returns last year in 2023, month by month. Now, just to remind you, this is a product that's just outside the United States, but they base their whole strategy on compound interest. Compound interest has been referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. That's Albert Einstein's quote. He says, those who understand it, earn it. Those who do not, pay it. And so we're going to bring a product to the marketplace that is conservative, that's safe, that gives you the leverage to be able to put something in, sleep at night, but also win in the markets on a consistent day-to-day basis. And we're so excited to bring that around the world for a product that can definitely people help long-term and help them with their financial story. So next slide, please, Eric. So the membership includes, like Eric said before, life travel, right? Nelo Life travel, Nelo Life trips. That's going to be just here in the US for right now. That'll be launching later. Nelo Life streaming will be launching around the globe, and that will just continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and stronger. The Nelo Life shop, like Eric said, that will be launching here in the United States. That product line is going to expand, right? After we launch into the rest of the 2024 and 2025, and eventually will be delivered internationally also. And the Nelo Life trade outside the United States is where we'll launch with that. That will be coming in the very near future. And these are accounts that literally have had millions of dollars in, millions of dollars of withdrawals, proof of concept. We have validated, verified results for you guys can have success. So all of that together for a combined total of $59 per month. Okay. So when I looked at the life travel, jumped on one, I looked for to go take a weekend in Austin, Texas. A 3-day stay in a Marriott resort saved my family over $300 in 3 days. So we believe, and we have proof that just the Nelo Life travel is going to be well worth your $59 a month. Use it a couple times a year. Then you add the Nelo Life trips, right? Adventure experience, right? The value you got for just one of those trips, the amount of savings, totally worth this. Nelo Life streaming. Personal development is the key to long-term success, pouring into yourself, becoming a better person. Same thing. If all you use this for was a Nelo Life shop, we believe that you'll have discount and savings based off buying products at wholesale to where this thing pays for itself. And then same thing on the Nelo Life trade. I've been personally using algorithms, multiple ones, anywhere between 2 to 5. Okay, for the last almost 4 years now, that each cost me, $100+ per month to be able to leverage multiple algorithms and professional traders that do this for a living. At this low price, all included together is absolutely incredible. So we're excited to bring this to you and to the customers around the world to see how they can leverage this and include basically just improve their life. Next slide, please, Eric. So for now, I'm going to turn this over now to a good friend of mine. This is for those that want to actually make some income, right? So anytime you have something that's of value to people around the globe, here in the United States, wherever you're dialing in from around the world, there are people going to want it, right? Customers, people that say, hey, I want to use this product because I want to, save money on travel. I want to take these amazing dream trips. I want to leverage, the trading technology you have around the globe. Those of you that say, hey, in the United States, I want to take some of these dream trips, experiential travel with an amazing group and have fun and things I could never actually reach or afford before. Those that say, hey, I love the products you have to offer, but I would rather much pay wholesale for the best products out of the market. When you share those with people, with customers, with people around the globe, we have a way for you can actually earn money off of that. So I'm going to turn over to a good friend of mine. I worked with Larry directly, indirectly the last handful of years. He is one of the most passionate, driven people I've ever met in my life, out of California, but he knows people all around the globe because he is passionate, excited, and loves to help and loves to bring value. So I'm going to step out of the way and let Larry take it over.
Hey, Nick, thank you so much. And I really want to start this conversation. When Eric brought this to us about 3.5, 4 weeks ago, the first thing we started with, I knew Eric was going to knock the travel out of the park, and I've known Nick, and I knew Nick was going to do incredible things with the trading for our global markets. But I said, look, we've got a lot of people right now. And, the great thing about network marketing and online marketing, you literally meet people along your journey. You meet people that become your family, and you meet people that you want to help, and you want to help them make money. And myself, Nick, Eric, we've all been in companies where we're building and we don't feel like we're being compensated like we should for all the work we're doing. So, we started looking at this, and I've got people that have reached out to me since I've been sharing Nelo Life that said, Larry, I wasn't ever going to build anything else, but you've brought me out of retirement, but really I need this more than ever. I need to make money. I can't pay my house payment. I can't pay my bills. There's so many people, not only in the United States that I love and care about that are on this webinar, but there's people around the world that need this. So we came up with a compensation plan. When it says 70% true payout. That's what we've done. We have absolutely given every single penny that we can to you guys helping us build this, because we know if you're making money and you're getting rewarded, you're not going to be looking for the next deal. You're going to be with us for the next 5 to 10 years. So just a little bit about the 6 ways that you get paid in our Unified Global Pay Plan. We have the enrollment. This is going to be a weekly bonus. If someone comes in as a customer or if someone comes in as a business builder, we're going to have a $25 enrollment bonus paid weekly. We also have a fast start bonus, which we call our unified bonus. Those $75 bonuses are also going to pay weekly. I'm going to go into that just a little bit more. We have the unified community bonus as well. And then we have our customer, basically when customers come in, they're going to start like a unilevel, and they're going to be able to purchase those amazing products and other things that we put in our customer store. You're going to be rewarded on that. We also have a check match bonus, which is unlike anything I've seen in 35 years in this industry. I'm going to break that one down. And then we're going to have global pools as well for people that are hitting those top 2 ranks. So 70% true payout. So the first one I want to go over is our customer perks. And, you know, you guys are going to have a lot of people coming to you that might say, well, I don't really want to do a business, but I love these travel trips. I love these life trips that you guys are putting together. So they're going to start to come in and they're going to travel the world, and they're going to be bringing in their friends and family for the travel discounts and the travel trips, the life trips that Eric's going to put together. So also remember, we're going to give you, for customers that are in the shop, that are in the store, that are buying products, you're going to get 45% of a customer acquisition bonus. And this is going to pay down 5 levels, almost like a unilevel type structure. So when you guys bring in business builders and they start bringing in customers, those are going to also be in that 5 levels. So this is just one level that you get paid. And I think we're going to have so many customers with the travel, with the products, with everything we've got. There's going to be a lot of value. Remember, if someone comes in and they sign up as a customer and they come in for that $59, it's going to be $59 and $59 per month. You're going to get a $25 customer acquisition bonus. But if you bring in a customer and they share that with 3 of their friends that want to travel the world, when those 3 friends come in for that $59, $59, and $59, you are the business builder. You're going to get the $25, the $25, and the $25. But what the customer is going to get, because they referred 3 people, now their $59 membership is done. They don't have to pay that anymore. And every single month when your customers are renewing, the ones that do have to pay for that $59, you are going to get that acquisition bonus, which is going to be that 45% on that first level. So this is the first one. This is our customer bonus. So we'll go ahead to the second one. This is actually going to be our enrollment bonuses, and it is $75 to come in for the business. So you come in as a business builder, that is in the United States, $75, and it's also $75, you know, anywhere in the world that you sign up. So these are basically our enrollment bonuses. So if you signed up one person that came in for the 75, you're going to make that $25 bonus. And again, these are paid weekly for that enrollment bonus. So in this example, Bob has signed up Sue and Bob has signed up John. They came in as business builders for that $75. So right here in this example, Bob just made $50 in enrollment bonuses, and these pay weekly. So this one's very easy. Someone comes in as a business builder, $75, you're going to make a $25 enrollment bonus paid weekly. Go ahead, Eric. We'll go to the next one. So this is the one that we're very proud of, and myself and Eric and Nick, we really liked this model, because what happens is a lot of times if somebody sponsors you and then, you know, they don't have any incentive to help you, a lot of times you might get left or you might get stranded. So what we wanted to do something called the Unified Fast Start Bonus. So in this situation or in this scenario, I would be the person and I sponsored Bob. So right when Bob came in as a $75 business builder, I got that $25 enrollment bonus. But once Bob signed up, he now has 30 days to get unified. And it is my job as Bob's sponsor to help him get that unification into the system. And what he does to do that, all Bob has to do is sponsor his first 2 people. So Bob's going to sponsor Sue and Bob's going to sponsor John. He's going to make $50 when he does that. But then when we help John and Sue each get their first 2 people, Bob has now completed the unified bonus, and I sponsored Bob, so I'm going to get an additional $75, which totals 100. Again, to break that down, I signed up Bob. He came in as a $75 business builder. I got $25. I helped Bob get his two, and then they each got their two. So now Bob is unified, and I get a $75 unified bonus for helping Bob. Look at the situation now. Bob has brought in two personal people. Bob has John. Bob has Sue. He's already got his $50 in fast starts. So now Bob has to go help John and help Sue. He needs to help them get unified. Those are his two personal people. So all he does is they've already got their two. John needs to go down and get his two who get their two. And then Bob is going to make $75 right there. He got John unified. Sue has her two. Bob's going to help Sue go down and help her two get two. Now Sue is unified, and Bob is going to make another $75. You can do this over and over and over. Everybody you sponsor, you're going to help them get unified. And I'm going to go to the next slide. I know that's going to be the matching bonuses, which I love these matching bonuses that we started, because a lot of times with a matching bonus, they will give you a big lion's share on the front end. You might get 50% matching bonus on the personal people you brought in. And that's great, but a lot of people can maybe only sign 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10 people up. So a lot of your matching bonus is on your smallest level. So once you start going down in those generations, generation 2, generation 3, 4, 5, by the time you get down to generation 4 and 5, you could have hundreds and maybe even thousands of people in there that you would be check matching on, but they're only going to give you maybe 2% because you got so much on level 1. So what we did, we broke this down where anybody that you personally bring in, you're going to get a 20% matching bonus on whatever they're making every single month in their matrix or in their structure. We call it the unified community build. So that's all of your personals. It's going to be 20%. The second generation, anybody they bring in, you're going to be matching 10% on all of their whatever they're making in the matrix. And then it goes 10%, 10%, and 10%. So 5 levels. That is one of the biggest matching bonuses I've seen in this industry ever. And I've been in, a lot of compensation plans, and a lot of the leaders are loving this. So in this example, if you went out and sponsored 10 people personally, and each of those 10 people just got 2. So they each went out and got 2. That's why it goes 10, 20, 40, 80, 160. So now you look at the example just off of 10 people who got, let's say it's an average of a $150 check. At 20%, you've got that $300 match right there. Then it goes down to the next one. It would be 20 people on this level, $150. Let's say if the $150 check was on average, now you're getting 10%. That's another $300. And then it would be 40 people at the 10%, and that would be $600, $1,200, $2,400. This is just one example. If you got 10 and they all got 2. So hit the next point, Eric. I think it shows the money over there. So, but anyway, so that would show down. And honestly, there's people, I know we've got people on this call that can do a lot more than sign up 10 personal people. So this is the other thing I really like. This is our unified community build. It is basically a 2x16 structure. And it's not just you. When you come in as a $75 builder, you're going to actually be at the top of your unified 2x16 community build. And we're going to hit I'll show you how this fills in. We'll hit the next slide. So what happens is if you sign up your first person, it's always going to go from left to right. So that would be 2 people that signed up right there, left to right. And then if you signed up your third person, we'll go forward. That's going to land on the next slide. It's always going from left to right. So now you'll see it goes from 2 to 4. And then we go down to 8. And then it goes down to 16, 32, and so on, all the way down 16 levels. What's great about this is everybody that you bring in, it's going to give you $1 per person every single month in your unified community bonus checks. We call that the matrix check. So everyone you see here, whether I put them in, whether it fell from Nick, whether someone else put it in, anyone that lands in your community build, you make $1 per person. We are going to have some more specific slides that show you how you come in and you can actually make ranks and you can advance in the compensation plan, where every single one of these dots from all over the world, you wouldn't be making $1, you'd be making $1.40 per person. And remember, you actually have all of these people you're going to be making matching checks on. So incredible. And I just want to go really quick in the diagram. When you got one person unified, remember you brought in the one person, Bob. Bob got his 2, and then they each got their 2. The other thing you got to remember, not only you make $100, 25 and 75 when you help your person get unified, but you also start 7 check matches. That's really, really powerful, because when I signed up Bob, that's now a 20% check match. Everything Bob makes in his matrix every single month, I'm going to make 20%. Bob got his 2 people, Sue and John. Every time Sue and John, whatever they make in their matrix, I'm going to get a 10% match and a 10% match. And then they each got their 2. That is now 4 check matches that I'm getting at 10%, 10%, 10%. The other thing you can look at is every time you help one of your personals get unified, you're adding from $1 to $1.40. That can be $7 in residual income every single month for the dollar per person. Or if you're doing $1.40, you're at almost $10 a month that you're adding residually every time you get one person unified. I want to go over this chart right. Oh, sorry, Eric. I got one more thing about the 5 levels. So when someone comes in for $75, even if they don't sign up a single person, we are going to give you 5 levels in the community build. You will be able to earn on those even if you didn't bring in a single person. Now, if those 5 levels fill in, which would be the 2, the 4, the 8, and the 16, that is going to earn you $62 in residual income every month. How much is our membership each month? $59. So if you literally have that, the 2, the 4, the 8, and the 16, you're making $62 a month, which absolutely covers your $59, which gives us that retention. So Eric, I'm excited. I've never been more excited about a compensation plan. We're going to bless people in the United States, but I've got people on this Zoom in the Philippines and Japan, all over the world. This is global. I want everybody right now, Eric's going to close us out, but what you should be doing right now, we're going to be launching this in April. You need to be getting everybody on your list right now, because when you get your link, you want to be organized and have people to go and sign up right behind you. Because if you think about this, myself and Eric and Nick, we are building off the #1 position in the community, and everybody we sign in is going to be falling in from left to right and filling in our community build, which literally can be landing under every single one of you. So Eric, I'm so excited to be here with you and Nick. I love you guys. I can't believe we're the ones that came up with this, and we're going to take it out to the world, but we're going to change a lot of lives. So Eric, I'll give it back to you, buddy.
Awesome job, Larry. I know, guys, we're throwing a lot at you, but basically 70 cents of every dollar we bring in, we're paying out through 6 different ways. In case you're doing the math, in a perfect hypothetical world, if you filled up a 2x16 matrix, and again, those are all the customers, right? Paying for that lifestyle membership, $59 a month. That's 131,070 people. Are we going to let you reinsert more affiliate positions? We probably will. Of course we will. So, friends, it's really a limitless income potential. There's no caps on that. Again, got to have hard work, be coachable, great attitude, and put the effort into it. But I think once we roll out specific breakdowns and slides of how we're making money on all those customers who are joining Nelo Life, it gets really, really exciting. And if you've never experienced global leverage, time zone leverage, our friend Dr. KK said he's got Jordan, Morocco, Mexico, Philippines, and a bunch of other countries on here as well. It's a beautiful thing. Everybody can participate. You go to bed, somebody on the other side of the world is up working and sharing the stream with other people. So let's bring it in for a close. We are the only company I know that's got a true co-creation agreement. This will be in your digital office. We'll have a PDF, but we want you to know that you are truly partnering with us. You have rights, you have expectations. We look forward to meeting those. You can see just a few of them on here. We'll get these marketing assets to you in the next couple of weeks. And it also comes with some expectations on our part for your behavior, right? We want you to always follow the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. And you'll see these here right now. If you're a good person, if you really want to bring your personality, your servant leadership, that is primarily who we're looking for, those types of pioneers and visionaries. All right. So just kind of breaking it down there, a recap, becoming a Nelo Life affiliate. Okay. Larry's calling them business builders. We call them affiliates, which are business builders. You get to share in the global pay plan. We call it the Unified Community Pay Plan. You're going to earn commissions by enrolling those Neo Lifestyle members or that have the memberships. You get the training, the development, you get the world-class website, digital office. We'll have all the marketing tools and widgets for you. You get the weekly and monthly commissions. And then we are all about pouring whatever money's left over into crazy fun incentives and promotions to keep you excited and feeling loved. How much does it cost to be an affiliate? Larry kind of let the cat out of the bag. If you want to be an affiliate with us, it's $40 USD per year. However, your first year in Nelo Life, it's only going to be $20. All that we're going to ask is that within 30 days of your enrollment or involvement with us, we'd ask you to make a minimum $20 donation to your favorite local church, charity, NGO that you're passionate about. We'll ask you to verify that in your digital office. Obviously, we'll put you on the honor system, but we really want to showcase all these great charitable organizations that are benefiting because of our movement. Then it's $59 per month for your lifestyle membership. No contracts, no commitments. So that's right. If you want to be not only a customer, but also an affiliate, it would be $79 when we turn the system on in the weeks ahead. That's a price point that just about anybody can participate in with limitless income potential based on your work, drive, coachability, all those factors. So, friends, let's go co-create a better world together. Let's go, Nelo. We appreciate you making history with us. This is the worst we will ever be. Hopefully, you're excited. If you're not afraid to dream again, if you've been questioning, why have I gone through what I've been going through? Maybe, just maybe, it's molded you into the person that can step into the power of now and go create an unstoppable global movement that unifies and transforms humanity. Get back with the person that invited you, stay close to the fire, and we are going to go out and make history together. We're bringing the whole world with us. God bless. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, everybody.